Good morning, friends! I am Ragdoll Riversong, and this is, of course, Animal Crossing. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be doing a little bit of decorating on Coco Oasis. I'm going to try to get the campsite area looking more tropical. Good morning, Katie. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you're doing well. Y'all don't know my friend Katie, you definitely should, and I'm sending lots of hugs your way. Lots of hugs and love and hopefully positivity and happiness for a good day. Hello, Christian. Welcome in. How is your morning? Thank y'all for being here. I've got a little storage shed hidden up there to decorate with. Oh, look at her at the little counter. Oh my gosh, she got up too quick for me to take a picture, but how cute was that? Oh my gosh, I love her. How's your day going, Toadie? Just stopped for a chat. I'm glad for weather like this. It's perfect for air drying my laundry. Oh my gosh. That was just the cutest. I've got Cherry's little house over here, but I've decided that I want to move her, and I don't know exactly where I would like to put her yet. I'm thinking maybe we just move her up a level and put her right over here. I built it up just a little bit forward this way, but I'm thinking that we just place her home like right up here and then build the cliff out a little bit more. But I would like her to have like a little ice cream shop maybe. Because Cherry, you know, it's funny to me. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Welcome in, Hank. Hello. Your internet's bad today. I don't know how long I'll be here. Oh no. Well, I am sending all the hugs and love your way, and I hope you're having a great day other than the internet. Aw, thank you, Christian. That's wonderful. Good morning, Ragdoll, and yay, Coco Oasis. Good morning, Cosmos. I hope you're doing well. Thank y'all for joining me today. Thank you for liking the stream. Y'all are fabulous. Oh, little Kitty Loaf has decided to join us, too. I'm figuring out life. It's been so stressful and anxious. Oh, I feel that, Christian. I do. Come here, little kitty loaf. Come here. I'm having some problems in life that I'm trying to figure out myself, and yes, it can be so stressful. The link isn't working for Katie or for Cosmos. I'm gonna assume Cosmos. And thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I'll have to go get that fixed. What's wrong, little kitty loaf? Here we go. I'll have to make a note of it and get it fixed. I don't know why. Uh-oh, I ripped my paper. This is hard to do one-handed. Kitty Loaf is trying to heed my work. Oh, because you added an S to the end. No worries. No worries. I'll go in and fix it. It's okay. Yes, thank you for letting us know, Christian. I appreciate it. Okay, little kitty loaf. I'm gonna keep working even though you're sitting here. She decides to come plop herself down near me and want attention whenever it's time to get busy with work. Alright, let me see if I have any money. And then I can get the house moved. I can go and spruce it up a little bit and give it a makeover. Kitty Loaf, you're so adorable. She's like, I know. She's like, I'm aware of the adorableness. Hold on, little one. I need both hands for this. Okay, so we just have a loan balance. We don't have any kind of savings. It's been a moment since I've been on here. I have to check and see what's going on. Hi, Kitty Loaf. She's staring at me like, do you plan on petting me anytime today, madam? Anytime. Alright, Loafy, let me see what I can sell in here, and I'll give you some cuddles and scritches while I'm looking. Good morning, Raven. Hello, how are you? I know. You just want all the attention. I get it, Kitty Loaf. Okay, so I didn't end up using these, and I think I can go ahead and let them go. I am going to put some of those towels on the beach. I need a couple of those. I may use one or two of those, but I doubt that I'm going to use that many. Are you getting impatient, little loaf? I feel it. I can feel it in your stare. Okay, let me see if I have some gold as well. Yes. Okay. Let me go get some money for moving the house and for decorating the house. Oh gosh. Kitty Loaf is slipping. I don't know how I did this yesterday when she fell asleep in my lap. I really don't. Because this is so difficult. Enjoy your lurk, Katie. No worries. Hope it's a productive one. Not doing the best, but trying to make the best out of it. I feel that, Raven. I hope it gets better for you, sweetie. I'm sending all the hugs. I'm dealing with a stressful situation myself, so I get it. Hey, Loafy. She never wants any of my attention until I get up in this computer chair, and then it's over. She's just like, hey, where are the cuddles? Here you go, fellas. Give me your best price. I got a lot to do. Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime. Excuse me, my gosh. Okay, Kitty Loaf, are you ready to get back onto bed? No, not yet? Okay. Not quite yet. You can't get on the table. That's a no. My drinks are there. We're headed to Tom. We're going to tell him we're going to give Cherry a bit of an upgrade. Okay, here. You want on the bed? There you go, beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right. Up. I thought she was going to jump on the table anyway. She did not. Thank you. I appreciate that, Kitty Loaf. go ahead and move Cherry's house today, and we will decorate someone else's because I don't think he's going to let me put two orders on the same home. And actually, I don't know if I want to put Cherry right there or if I would like to move her up on top of a little cliff next to June. And I think I would like to move June somewhere else. I know, it's just all the rearranging. Cherry is not staying on Coco Oasis. We did vote her off. It was between Cherry and... oh my gosh, who was our other villager? May only be one on this island now that needs to move. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to tell him we want to decorate a house. It's okay. Let's see. Who are the villagers? Nope. We did a vote, and I think we were going to vote Phoebe or Cherry off the island, and we voted Cherry off the island. So what I need to do now is find a good place on the beach to relocate Cherry's place. Because we're going to bring Flora in, and it's going to be Flora's Floats and Boats. I think the only good place is where Phoebe's house is located. So if we're keeping Phoebe, we then need to relocate her as well. So for now, let's go place Cherry's home down, because that's going to be Flora's house. Okay, so we got Phoebe placed pretty good right here, but I think I can place this one right about here. Let's back up a little. And then we'll probably move Phoebe up near June's house. Good morning, Lavender. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Lavender. I hope you have the best birthday ever, and I hope you get everything you wish for. That's so exciting. All the hearts and all the love in chat, all the birthday wishes for Lavender. It's her birthday. And if y'all don't know my friend Lavender, you should go check out her channel. Oh my goodness. It's amazing how many of us share a birth month. Like, that's just very cool. We still have a little bit of our loan to pay off, but I'm gonna leave it that way so I can get everything I need to get done today. I'm trying to prioritize. Okay, whose house? made a list of all the houses I needed to change, but I seem to have misplaced. Oh, he won't let me do. Oh wait, that's not what we need. Absolutely. I have ideas. Let's go. I'd like to speak to little Scoot today about his home because I know it's not quite tropical. And if we could just go revamp it a little bit, Scoot, that would be great. Scoot is our resident volleyball coordinator. All right, here we go. So we're going to work on revamping Scoot's house today, and we're also going to decorate the campsite. Let's start with the exterior. All right, so that's what his house already looked like. We're going to go in and maybe... I like the orange roof a lot for this. And I really just love the design of Audie's house. So that's kind of the design I've been sticking with. I have been giving each resident like their own colored door. Like Scoot's kind of a greenish color. He more so matches like the turquoise vibe. So maybe this instead of a pink door. He does have little pink cheeks. Oh, he's mostly green. A natural mum wreath is kind of cute for him. I like it. Looks pretty good. All right, I can do. I actually don't think I want to mess with the inside of his house. This looks perfect for little Scoot. I think we're done. Yeah, just the exterior. All done. I like it. It's good. I love the ones that look really unusual on the inside. Like that one looks like an outdoors kind of thing. And I also love like Tasha's house where it looks like it's in the city and it has like rainy windows. That's just so adorable to me. Kitty Loaf is really needy today. She just wants all the love and affection. She's meowing about something. I don't really know what's going on, but she wants me to know. What's the matter, Loaf? What's going on, huh? No, are you okay? I did know. I think we've had this conversation before, Audie. Call you Moonwolf? I will. Isn't she so cute? Alright, so I do have a place I would like to build a ramp over here. Unfortunately, I need to pay off the one I am currently building going towards our garden. Which is why I didn't pay off all of my home loan. Oh, I'm short. I almost had it. I thought it was a certain amount, but it turns out I'm 600 short. So I'll go get the rest of what I need a little bit later and pay it off. So close. Alright, I'm gonna bring this up there with me. And this is going to be where our ramp goes, so we're probably not going to add any decorations in over here. So I'm just going to set up my storage shed. And if this isn't enough to decorate with, I went and took out everything I thought was very camping appropriate. And I thought we would try to use those, making sure my pockets are empty. And then we'll look inside the storage shed and see if there's anything else I may have forgotten. But yeah, this is kind of what we're going to do. All right. So I see a big, beautiful lake for us to swim in while camping. And I got a bathtub that I think will fit over here perfectly. Let's put a little table over here too, though. It doesn't really match the vibe of the bathtub, so I'm just gonna set it in the corner. I guess she just wants to be near me because she's not meowing at me anymore. She's just chilling out right here. Alrighty, that's a cute little seating area too. To just be able to look out over the water and stuff. I think we would want a couple of hammocks if we were camping, so we could just kind of relax and stare into the wilderness. Who's hollering at me down there? Got me distracted a little. But I think I would want to chill out with my best bud in the sun. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's little Scoot. What are you doing, Scoot? What's going on, buddy? I'm a little busy. Maybe a little place to play board games? I feel like that would be fun. Little place to play board games or possibly eat dinner. I'm gonna just relocate this flower because I feel like my outdoor kitchen would work perfectly over this way. I'm trying to make it to where it's, you know, very functional. We can still use everything. We can get around fairly easily. I like these cute shell partitions everywhere, and if I can fit a couple in up here, I do believe we should. Oh no, I went the wrong way with that. There we go. I like them this direction because it looks like the shells are open and you can kind of see better. I like the purple color to that one in the middle. It's really cute. Good morning, Savannah. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I kind of would like it to block that bathtub, but I don't believe there's any way to do that. Unless we maybe move our flowers over here. And it would give like a little bit of privacy to whoever is in the hot tub. Okay. It doesn't leave much room to get around it. Well, it let me push it forward from there, but it wouldn't let me pull it back. Kind of weird. I don't think I'm going to be able to flip the shells from here. So... Okay, well this is a fun development. Problem solving at its best. It's afternoon there? That's awesome. Approaching afternoon here. Welcome in, Princess Peach and Tony. I hope you're having a lovely day. That is pretty cute. I wonder how another one would look. We can check. If it doesn't look good, we'll move it. I think it's going to block more than it's going to help. I can't stay, but thanks again for the birthday wishes. Have a lovely stream. No worries, Lavender. I hope you have the best birthday ever. Oh yes, I like that. That's very cute. Incredibly cute. Now, let's go ahead and get our pathway in. I'm really bad at pathways. Bear with me. Good morning, Tilly. I'm doing okay. I'm still feeling some sadness. I'm still a little beside myself, but I'm doing okay. How's your morning, Tilly? I hope you're doing well. I do think I'm gonna need to pull these back because I would like them placed on top of the sand, I believe. Actually. Oh my gosh, Kitty Loaf, you scared me. What you doing? She snuck up on me, y'all. Scared me, Kitty Loaf. What you doing? Hi, Danny. Welcome in. How are ya? I'm being spooked by my cat today. And we're probably going to pull those back just a little bit, but I'm trying to get everything lined up the best I can at the moment. It was just kind of a general area to lay everything down to see if it's going to fit our narrative. Okay. Now we're going to pull it on out this way and go all different directions with it. Good, thank you. Just done 2 loads of washing. I did my laundry yesterday and I had about 2 loads also, Tilly. I was behind. I'm glad you're doing well today. That was wonderful. My goodness, little girl, what are you doing? Come here. She's being so rambunctious today. Come here, little darling. What are you doing? Do you want a snack, Kitty Loaf? You want a snack? Hmm? She's such a sweetheart. I've got to get her a little cat tower soon. Um, I've got her a little bench to sit on. And she's rambunctious. She's lovely. She needs a higher up place to play. So since we moved the hubby's desk in here, she's trying to get up on top of it and she can't quite get up there. There's too much stuff. So she's having a little bit of a fit. Bless her little heart. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better today. That's wonderful, Danny. Sending all the healing energy your way. I hope you knocked that cold completely out. I hope you're back to yourself in no time at all. So I just found out yesterday that my stepdad's funeral is tomorrow. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm not invited. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not invited. I'm pretty sure his granddaughter does not want me there. She, uh, she made a obituary with just like her side of the family and kind of excluded my brothers and myself and kind of tried to erase the life that my dad had with my mom. And so I'm having some feelings about whether or not I should go to the funeral and whether or not I can behave myself in a ladylike manner enough to go to said funeral. Because, I don't want to go there and be the representation of what she says we are, that we're just a bunch of troublemakers and blah blah blah. Like she's following the narrative that her grandma laid out for her, and her grandma is not a very nice person. And so her grandmother believes that I was a bad influence on my sister growing up, but we all have free will, we all make our own choices, and I remember her dragging me along to do several things that I'm like, your mom would not approve. So, I'm just coming to terms with the fact that I may not want to go to this funeral tomorrow, and I may just want to have a little memorial service for my father by ourselves, like with my brothers, with my daughters, And so I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm still trying to process and find out if I feel like I can go and handle all of that negativity and drama, you know? So I'm thinking and I'm processing it, and I'm figuring out what my dad would want me to do, because he wouldn't want all of this. He would have been so disappointed and so sad to see how she's handling this situation, because he was a wonderful person, and I don't know. I just want to pay my respects to him, but I don't want to cause drama. I don't want to be the reason that there is drama, and I think it's just incredibly sad and terrible that this is happening, and I just Kitty Loaf is up in my area because she knows I'm sad. I feel like there were better ways to handle this, and I don't know. She turned out just like her mother, is all I can say about it. I know, it is awful, Tilly. It is, Danny. I know. But I'm thinking that maybe the best thing to do is just to avoid the situation and just have a memorial for him ourselves. My brain is kind of losing it a bit though, because, like, I don't know if any of you have seen Zoe's Infinite Playlist, but it's a great interpretation of what happens to my brain whenever I'm under a lot of stress. And I've got these musical numbers going on in my head that kind of relate to the problem. And I don't know, it's just very comical to me, and I'm relieved that another person out there understands. I think it would be beautiful for you and your family to have a memorial. Then you can make it what you want it to be. Yeah, exactly, Raven. Like, then we don't have to go there and listen to the preacher reading out this sermon talking about how he was beloved by his one daughter. Like, they've already spun the narrative at this funeral to make us feel bad if we go, kind of thing, is what I'm thinking. So I don't know that it would be closure if we went. I think it would make us maybe feel worse. So I've suggested to my brother that maybe we just do our own memorial. And that's kind of what my aunt was thinking too. And I don't know. I just feel like it's unnecessary drama in my life to go through that. So I'm just trying to process everything that's happening. And honestly, just trying to process the loss of my dad. And then I've got this extra, and that's what it is. It's just somebody being extra drama to deal with on top of that. And they expect us to bite, and they expect us to want to fight with them, but I'm not that girl anymore, and I just don't want, like, I never was one for drama, but I don't want to fight about this. Like, I don't want to be that kind of person. Like, if that's what y'all want to do, y'all go right ahead, but I'm good. I'm good without all that. My mother used to tell me whenever I was little, if I didn't have anything nice to say about a certain situation, then maybe don't say it. And so that is kind of playing in my head a bit right now of what would you say if they came up to you and they were awful? If you just, if they were saying things awful about you or your brothers, or how would you handle said situation? And my brain is not wanting to handle it in the most nice way, so yeah. I'm thinking stay home. I hope it clears from your mind. Thank you so much, Savannah. I'm stressed, anxiety about my life as loving woman and how family isn't accepting. First is my mom. Oh, Christian, I'm sorry. I'm sending you hugs. If my father died, I would go to his funeral, but I'd probably cry. Oh, I definitely will cry, Savannah. I'm worried about other people trying to come up and be bullies at a funeral. Like, literally, physically bully. And I just don't feel like I need all that in my life. I feel like I've moved to a better part of my life, if that makes sense, where I'm not as rough and tumble as I used to be, and I process things more, and I think about things and their actions and consequences, and I just don't need all that. Kitty Loaf is shaking her head no, too. Thank goodness I have a terrific husband that helped me learn better ways of dealing with my anger and my grief, and yeah. Maybe light a candle at the time they're doing the funeral. He will know you are thinking of him. Then you have your own memorial. Aw, that's true, Raven. Thank you. You're a softie. Aw, Savannah. Me too. You're very welcome, Christian. I hope things improve. I'm sorry. Sometimes people can just be so inconsiderate. Oh, little Loafy. My favorite actress used to be Betty White. It still is. She's passed on. But one of her most famous sayings was that she likes people more than animals. And I'm not going to say that I agree completely, but I can see how she got there. I can see how one would get there. I'm so grateful for all of the incredibly nice people that I have in my life and the family members that don't behave this way. But I'm just very fortunate to have y'all as a terrific group of friends, because seriously, some days I don't know what I would do without y'all. My family is wild sometimes. My family went through the same thing when my uncle died. His wife basically took over everything and didn't want any of us there. That's so sad, Raven. That's so sad. I just wish people could be kinder to one another, you know? Like, just treat people the way you would want to be treated. But I don't know. I guess we stopped teaching that to our kids. It's okay though, because life has a way of working itself out, and one of these days, I'm sure she'll feel bad about how she behaved when she was dealing with grief. Because grief and sorrow can make you really sad and make you do things that you wouldn't normally do, I think. At least I hope, but I don't know. Just thought she was a better person than that is all. Aw, I'm so happy Mom pre-planned her whole funeral arrangements. Oh, Katie, that has to be very helpful. That has to be wonderful. Hello, Miss River. I'm sorry to hear about your father and situation. In my opinion, what they say, this was your father and who you loved greatly. Aw, thank you, Death Shard. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do anything that would make him unproud of me, you know? So, I don't know. But according to them and some of their friends and things they had them post, like, we weren't very good children anyway, so I don't know. I'm sad about it. Hello, Mangle, welcome in. They got so petty that when the family started posting on his Facebook, she said she was going to delete the account. My daughter got very upset because there were memories there. Oh, I'm so sorry, Raven. Oh, I'm so sorry. Um, our whole situation kind of started over my cousin posted that, you know, we'll miss you terribly, Uncle. And then she said his name. And the little girl, the granddaughter, told her she had to take that down. And my cousin said, absolutely not. And then she went to my brother and asked him to have her remove it. And my brother then made a post about it on his Facebook page and told her that what other people posted was none of her business and that we were his family too and we loved him and we're allowed to say whatever we would like to say. And so she flipped out. She deleted the message that said about his obituary. And so I went over to where the obituary was and I posted on the page where it has comments from friends and family that he was a wonderful man and that all four of his children will love and miss him very greatly. And she didn't like that too much, so she blocked all of us on Facebook. It was terrible. I contacted Facebook and made his page a memorial page. They can't control the page now, and the memories are intact. That's amazing, Raven. Great job. That is awesome. That is wonderful. I'm getting off my new island and logging on to my fairy core island called Fairyland. That sounds wonderful, Mangle. I bet it's beautiful. Here, Kitty Loaf. Do you want a treat, baby? She keeps going back and forth from loving on me to make sure I'm okay to wanting on the bed because she's more comfortable. Here, honey, you want a treat? You're such a good kitty. But mainly, her objective over the past couple of days is to try to make me not sad over a terrible situation. That sounds like what happened with us. Oh, I'm so sorry, hun. Yeah, people can be so cruel. That's okay, though. What she doesn't know yet, and I think I'll keep it under my hat for a little while, is that when my mom passed away, my dad gave me my mom's cell phone and gave me his old cell phone. And there are a couple of flip phones that have messages on them, like the voicemails on them, from where they called each other, where they called, and left messages, or where we called and left messages and things like that. So, like not last year, a couple of years ago after we lost my mom, I made a little toy for my brother. There are these buzzers that you can get on Amazon, and you can program it to say anything you want it to say. So my husband had these, and I saw it and I was like, can I have one of those? And he helped me record my mom's voice on it saying, I love you. And I gave it to my brother as a Christmas present. And so I have the ability to do that with my dad's voice. And I was going to do that, and I may still do that, and give them each a little button that they could push so they could still hear their grandpa's voice when they feel sad about it. So she may regret her decisions later, maybe. They don't need to know you have that. Exactly, Raven. Exactly. Oh, the part that gave me chills, Raven, was it fell over in the back seat as he was driving home, and my brother called me and started crying, and he was like, you could have at least warned me or something. And I was like, I'm so sorry, that wasn't my intention. I was hoping you would wait until you got home to open anything. But he said that he just heard it from the back seat and he immediately had to pull over. And I was like, oh, I love you. And I hope it makes you feel better in the long term, because at that time it had just happened. But I have like conversations fully recorded of my mom to where she would be telling us a story. And it was my husband's idea. It was a wonderful idea. I'm so glad that I listened and that I recorded a whole bunch of conversations. But that's okay. I can be the bigger person or I can be petty too, but I'll figure it out as I go along. I know it helps comfort me that I'm able to hear my mom's voice again, and I'm assuming it would have been a great comfort to her, but that's all right. All I was trying to do was send a message saying, I'm sorry for your loss. I hope that, just, I don't know. Over it at this moment. I just wish that certain people were nicer to other people and realized that, yes, you lost your grandpa, but I lost my dad. Aw, thank you, Raven. It's just so wild. It's not something I expected to have happen out of this, but I can't say that I'm surprised, if that makes any sense. Like, I know how my sister is, and I don't know. I didn't expect it from her daughter, but I kind of did on a certain level. You joined when there were 6 likes and there are 13. That's wonderful. All the hype in chat. Thank you so much, everybody. Some people can't think about anyone other than themselves. Unfortunately, I think it's more than that. Like I was saying earlier, my sister's mom thinks I was the catalyst to corrupt her, and I'm sure that she has been talking to this young lady and she has convinced her that I'm a problem because Some people in the South, we're in the Bible Belt, they don't like people that look a certain way. And I am a little bit, you know, unconventional, I guess. But she swears that I'm the reason her daughter acts the way she does. I think it might have been a product of her raising, is all I'm saying. We love you and you can tell us anything. I appreciate it, Savannah. I do. I'm just trying to get through an emotional situation and figure out the best course of action. I just wish it could have been a nice, positive situation, but it's okay. I wish family members were a lot nicer to each other. I'm having a problem with my family at the moment. I will message you about it later. Okay, hun. No worries. I get it, Tilly. I wish they could be just civil, but sometimes people don't understand that other people have lives and they just don't care about it. It's okay though. I could really blow her mind with some stories about her grandma and my mom and how they used to be friends. And the whole situation that led up to why they are not friends, or, were not at the time. And that everything she is saying about my mom and my family is possibly jealousy that my dad did not decide to stay with her after finding out she was incredibly manipulative and wild. Not gonna lie, I've been out for half the day. Oh my goodness. But that's okay. Stuff happens, life and all. I agree, I've gone no contact with my sisters, but I have to be back in touch because of mom's estate. Oh no, Katie. Oh my gosh. I'm sending you hugs, hun. That's rough. Oh my. You could be saving money. I'm trying my best, Carolina. Trying my best. That has been tricky lately. We will be able to save some money starting tomorrow, though. That'll be good. We've just got bills to pay. Aw, thanks for the hugs, Savannah. Few bills to pay, and then maybe we can set my daughter's check aside, hopefully to get a car soon. My dad went no contact with his sister for over a decade until his dad died, and they made amends as they worked through their dad's estate together. That's lovely whenever it's a possibility, Hank. It really is. But sometimes sometimes the people involved in said situations don't want to admit that maybe they were the problem. Sometimes accountability is a hard pill to swallow. And life happens. Things, we make mistakes. People do what they're going to do. And sometimes you do think that the choices you're making are the right ones. And later you find out that you were, you know, you didn't make the most well informed decision. But, it's fine. It's going to be okay. I just wish the best for her. And I hope everything goes okay at their memorial. I'm going to go for a bit. I'm going to eat lunch with my husband before he goes to work. No worries, Raven. Enjoy your lunch, and I hope that you have a terrific day, hon. but hopefully life will work out for them and they'll find what they're missing, you know? I think that's the best we're gonna do with our campsite. It's looking kind of tropical up here. I do want to go get a couple of the little coconut trees to plant around over here. I don't think I'm gonna have a Dreamlight Valley video for y'all tomorrow because, you know, said situation has leaked into my streaming plans and such. So I may not have a video for y'all tomorrow, but I will have one for next week, and we'll be working on Coco Oasis and probably finishing it up on Thursday and restarting the island, most likely. How are you so good at the pathing, though? Lots of practice, Savannah. Lots and lots of practice. And a couple of the areas I may want to change up a bit with the path. I'm not as good as I would like to think I am. Couple of the areas look a little blobby to me, but we'll fix it eventually. I like to take the whole tree with me. On your island, you don't even have a house? You'll get there, Savannah. It takes time. You'll get there. I may make that one a shorter tree when it starts to sprout. Probably too close to the cliff. I don't really think there was a good place up there we could plant a tree except in the very middle. And I feel like that's going to block our campsite off a little bit, and I would rather not. And I do need to get a pathway going from here over that way, so let's go ahead and do that too. Is it nap time? It can be if you want it to be, Katie. It can absolutely be if you need it to be. Oh, come on. Come on now. Of course I kick away the one that was in the right spot. I might end up just using other people's custom designs. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm currently doing, Savannah. There are so many amazing custom code designers out there. You can surely find something you love for your island. I actually think I'm going to go this way with this one. I love custom code shopping. It's one of my favorite parts of Animal Crossing, if I'm completely honest. Oh, it won't let me put that one right there. I could use a nap, actually. I was contemplating going back to sleep this morning and just not streaming at all, but pulling the covers over my head and just being sad for the day. But I thought to myself that that might not be a very productive way to spend my day. Might not be the best way to spend the day. Actually, I think I'm gonna make it into like a little. Oh, let's do that. Oops. Alrighty. I'm currently waiting on the apartment folks. They were supposed to come around today and do maintenance, but they haven't yet made it, and I think somebody's on my porch. So if I hear a knock, I will have to give the be right back screen up, and I'll be back as quick as possible. I can't hardly believe the kiddos go back to school tomorrow, and my oldest one is a senior this year. Like, where did the time go? That is wild. This coming summer, I'll be helping her fill out financial aid packets and things like that for school next year. I see it coming already. You're restarting? Oh no, why? I do love a good restart though. To be really honest, I do love a good restart. Oh, that's the wrong one. What was I thinking? Goodness gracious. You don't know why? Well, it is your island and it is up to you. So if you want to restart, you go right ahead, Savannah. Do what makes you happy, hun. Nyla, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, I do believe that the maintenance folks just showed up. I think they're at my door. Give me 2 seconds, everybody. I hate to do that, but I need a minute to open the door. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Kaylee. Welcome in, Crispy. Welcome in, Jojo. Welcome in, Moses. Welcome in, Nyla. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I was just telling them I have to do a be right back. I will be right back. appreciate all of you so very much. If you don't know my friend Princess of Pineapples, you really should. She is amazing. You should also go check out my friend Kaylee and my friend JoJo. They are terrific. I know so many fabulous creators. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Gotta open the front door. Hey everybody, thank you so much for waiting on me. So sorry about that. They got to come in about once a month to do maintenance and just check around and place pest control things. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you for 17 likes. Y'all are so amazing. Appreciate y'all. All right, back to the pathway. My goal is to now have this island done before the end of August. You know, just like I did have the thought of having it done a little bit sooner, but that's not going to work out for me. Because life happens and stress. Welcome back. Thanks a lot, Savannah. I appreciate it. Right. We're making a lot of great progress today, though. Aw, thank you for being a member for 6 months, Nyla. That's amazing. Thank you. All the hype in chat for Princess. Did you know you have your own emote over here? This is Nyla's emote. This is the Princess emote. Did you know? I added it in especially for you because you love the unicorns. You are a princess, so you have to have the princess emote. I added this one in for myself because this is what my little niece thinks of me. She thinks I'm toxic. But that's okay. I don't mind. Literally feel like I'm in an episode of Shameless, though. Like, that's my family sometimes, y'all. She ain't no princess, she's a goddess. Aww. I still think the emote is fitting, though, right? Little princess crown, little scepter. This is me. This is my little rockin' emote. She's a little rock star. I don't feel much like my little emote today because I didn't feel like getting up and getting dressed up. All I did was throw on some eyeliner and we're here. I went to Nyla's stream and lurked for the longest time because I always feel better when I spend time with my friends, but I felt like, I don't know, I didn't feel very chatty. I chatted a little, but I don't know. Today's been weird. Lack of sleep. It fits. Aw. That's wonderful. I think I may have it go around these little rocks, actually. I'm trying to get a rock garden up here, but it's tricky. It's tricky to rock a rhyme. I didn't want to start up my island designer, but I think I'm going to have to be able to correct this little piece. I didn't want to, but I think I need to. Lurk, need to make lunch? No worries, Nyla. Enjoy your lunch. I hope it's delicious. Everybody needs some aftercare when they're done streaming. I think I want to give Sasha the ice cream shop since we're letting Cherry move. I feel like moving Sasha right here, like if we move this house, it's already scheduled, and we put Sasha right here and build up a little bit more right there, this could be a really awesome little area for the ice cream shop. Kitty Loaf, what's wrong, honey? I can't hold you the whole time or I won't be able to get any of this done. How about I give you big cuddles after? She's like, listen, I need cuddles ASAP. No, Kitty Loaf. Hold on a minute, Kitty Loaf. I'm so busy. She's like, I know. I hate having 3 of these in the same little area. I don't think I will. I think I'll do this instead. And then we'll bring it down here. And this should only make it to where I need 2 of them. It might not look as bad, I hope. I hope. It kind of spaces them out a little bit more, in my opinion. The only part about this little pathway that I didn't love was the flamingo at the bottom. You have to use it for the corner, and there's no alternate piece without the flamingo and the big red flower. I love the big red flower, and I both do not like the big red flower. I both love it and do not love it at the same time for the same reason. But with that said, if you just place something on top of it where I'm standing, then it doesn't really matter. There is no flamingo there if you just place something on top. And with this one, they gave us 2 different pieces that I like to alternate. To create a better looking path. And up here, we are going to have a couple of little palm trees. All right. So now we're just popping in that middle section. What do you name your island? Well, that very much depends on what type of island you want to have, Savannah. I try to go with a woodsy name if I'm having like a forest core one, or I try to go with like a tropical name if we're doing, a tropical island. What is your favorite type of island design? Oops. Maybe a floral or forest, just like nature? Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds wonderful. Um, did you know they have an island name generator? I love using that thing whenever I can't think of something. Oh my gosh. Um, I typed in ACNH island name generator. And I think the one that Pixel Poppers is the one I typically use. It just pops up. And it gives you a little checkoff list underneath for land, water, animals, insect, forest, things like that. You said forest and flowers, so that's what I'm going to leave. And I'm going to take away those and see what it comes up with. Some of them are silly. Some of them are not great names, like Rip Sap Top. Cyan Moss. That's kind of a cute one. Red Pine Sap. And all of these should fit into the Animal Crossing area where you can name your island. Blush Lotus. Nymph Fir. Lilac Leaf. Opal Amber. Honey Nymph. There's a whole lot of great suggestions, but there are some that are very miss. That is the hard part sometimes, naming the island and coming up with the theme. Exactly. Exactly. It is tricky. I love, love, love the sand code. Isn't it so pretty, JoJo? Isn't it lovely? Welcome in, Cara. Thank you so much for being part of the raid. I hope you're having a lovely day, hun. There's just so many great little generators out there to help you with a better name than I might be able to come up with. Kitty Loaf, what is your problem? Oh my goodness. And then we're just going to kind of plant a few trees going around our little campsite area since there's not much room to put any in the campsite area. Oh, hold on. Before I forget. Oh no. There we are. I had a little gazebo up here. Went for evergreen? Oh, that's lovely. That sounds very nice, Savannah. Okay, let me get a couple of coconuts. I'm just trying to map out exactly where I want to put everything so that I don't have to go back and repath. I know I can't be the only one that doesn't like to go back and have to take up the path and repath. Alrighty. I think I may want to put like a little seating area there, but I don't know if I want... I think I do. I think I want it to go around the tree. Kirby the Star Warrior, welcome in. How was your morning? I hope you're doing lovely. Well, I say morning, but we're approaching afternoon. I have finally got my treadmill set up to where I'll be able to use it. I got all the laundry put away tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, yesterday, and I've got a load I'll need to wash tomorrow. So afternoon, I'm going to go put a television show or a movie on in the living room, and I am going to just walk until I can't walk anymore on the treadmill. Probably going to try to aim for at least 1.5 miles to 2 miles because I know I'm capable of it. That is the good part about not having a car and having to walk to the store sometimes. Like whenever I was walking, is like you have to push yourself because if you don't, you're not going to make it home. You're just going to stay in the same spot. So it's like a have to kind of thing. So from doing that, I know that I can walk at least 2 miles. Well, 3 miles. I can walk 3. 2 should be a breeze. Because it was at least 3 miles to the store and back. So, yeah. I'm going to set my goal for 2 miles and hope for the best. Morning's going good. How are you doing? I'm doing a lot better since I'm here hanging out with all of my friends. Doing pretty well. So glad y'all could be here today. Thank you so much for liking the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much for being a friend. Y'all are fabulous. You got new Crocs today. That's cool. What color did you get? Crocs are fairly comfortable. I don't think I'm gonna love that right there. I think I'm gonna have to take it back a little. Okay, hold on. I think we're gonna need to go back with it and bring that right here because it's gonna look better. It's a little too far forward right now. Baby pink? Oh, that's cool. That's wonderful. My oldest kiddo is at work today and my youngest is preparing for school tomorrow. So she's been painting her nails, getting all of her things gathered and ready to go, and I'm just so proud. They're so responsible. actually think I'll have it go this way. One more. Wait, that's not right. I always get so confused whenever I'm trying to make the path have like a little circle in the middle or something. I can't figure out what I want to have for lunch today. Oh, good grief. I'm debating between ramen or a hot ham and cheese sandwich. And I just don't know. Sorry, I'm not a fan of Crocs, but saying that, I do nick my daughter when I pull the bins out. Welcome back, Nyla. Back with food? That's awesome. What did you get for lunch? I have a pair of shoes that are, they're not really considered Crocs because they're sandals. Like my toes stick out, you know? But they feel like Crocs in a way. They're made of that same material. But they have that cushiony effect when you're walking on them, and I have like plantar fasciitis, I think is how you pronounce it, in my feet. And I think they call them shower shoes is what they call them actually. But they're white, and I was gonna paint on them whenever I had to go in for my surgery since I wouldn't be doing a whole lot of walking around anyway. And I never got around to it, but they're actually very comfortable. They don't really look like Crocs though, but they're comfy. Fried egg bagel sandwich. That sounds good too. I hate Crocs, but I need the AC&H ones. Oh, I don't guess I've seen them, Jojo. I bet they're cute though. My stomach will hate me later, but goat cheese? Oh no, Nyla. Oh no. I like goat cheese on salad, but I don't feel like it likes my tummy. My tummy always gets a little upset whenever I try to eat it too. I like it and I like feta, but feta makes my tummy upset too. Feta is not my frienda. I don't know if I want to put a couple more trees right there. I did plan them out to be there. I guess we could go this direction with this. Do it in front of the trees instead. It does sound yummy though. I don't know why I keep trying to go for that one. Bear with me, folks. Doing the best I can. You had Hot Pockets? See, that's what I was thinking about, was a ham and cheese Hot Pocket, but then I realized we were out. So now I'm thinking about like just a hot ham and cheese sandwich that I put together myself. Maybe. I'm gonna have to go get a couple more trees. Hot Pockets are okay in a pinch, but I never feel like they fill me up. I need at least two, and I'm still end up hungry. Yeah, and they're probably not the best for the diet plan that I'm on lately. I've been trying to do like a high protein, lower kind of carb type of thing, but carbs are still fine because I need them for my workouts. But I've been trying to do a lot more protein, and the Hot Pockets don't quite have enough to fill you up and make you feel full. So I really think, since I'm craving like ham and cheese anyway, I really feel like a hot ham and cheese is probably the best way to go. I like to grab them because they're convenient and easy, but they really don't fill me up now that you mention it, Nyla. Probably not the best food source for me to have as a go-to. I've been trying to do some meal prep lately though and have some things in the freezer that I can just quickly grab since I know I'm that kind of girl. Since I know I'm inclined to just want to grab quick and easy foods. When I made broccoli, chicken, and rice casserole a little while ago, I froze a lot of it in little individual servings and put them in my freezer. So now, whenever I'm having a really busy day, I typically go grab one of those and have a better afternoon. But I've got one more of those left in my freezer, so I'm gonna have to do some meal prep coming soon. Thank goodness the kiddo and the hubby are getting paid tomorrow. I need to get out my cookbooks and figure out what we need to get for dinners. I hate meal prepping, but 3 days later when I don't want to cook, I love the meal prepping me. Yes, exactly. And if I do it on a day where the kiddos are willing to help me, then it makes it go so much easier, Jojo. And I can just kind of delegate orders out, be like, okay, you do this, I do this, you do this, I'll do this, you know? And we can get it all done fairly quickly. But I love having the ability to just go grab my cottage cheese and strawberries from the fridge, or get my oatmeal out of the fridge in the morning and just go. But unfortunately, I am not the girl that loves cold oatmeal. The meal prep oatmeal, the overnight oats, that is not for me. That is not for me. I tried them. Not for me. Not a fan. Same, but we have with mac and cheese. Not the best meal, but you can when you only have 30 minutes to make and eat. Hey, that's still a good meal. Salads with meat, yes or no? Absolutely. I find I struggle to be a rabbit and eat non-meat salad. Oh, absolutely. I have to add meat to my salad. And to make myself feel fuller, because salads do not fill me up, I chop up some ham or some turkey, some tomatoes, a little bit of avocado, and some cottage cheese, and I put it on top of my lettuce and carrots and things like that. But I can't have a salad with just like lettuce and tomato only. I'm hungry in 10 minutes if I do that. I can't be a complete rabbit. I think what my kiddo is discovering though, she said she wanted to be a vegetarian. And so she's like tofu, all this other stuff, you know, and I'm like, awesome, great, yes. I can make some vegetarian meals, but whenever I make my vegetarian meals, she complains about the vegetables in them, and I'm like, listen, kiddo, I get that you don't want to eat as much meat. I feel you. I was at this stage whenever I was younger myself, and that's why it's easy for me to take on like the vegetarian outlook and just go ahead and eat vegetarian meals only. So, uh, when I try to add a whole bunch of veggies in, she's like, "Oh no, what is this?" And I'm like, "Kiddo, it sounds like you want the cool vegetarian option things like at the store, but you don't want to eat vegetables, and that's not the kind of vegetarian I'm gonna be because that's expensive." So she's learning to enjoy some of the meals I prep, but we kind of do like where we have regular meals throughout the week, but then we'll do like a vegetarian day or two throughout the week as well. And not that I don't add vegetables to all of my meals, but that day we just omit meat completely. And so it's a little easier than she thought for me to slip into the vegetarian lifestyle. I'm debating on making pasta salad, chicken, veg, pasta, and light dressing. Oh, that sounds nice, Katie. Oh, I love a pasta salad. We just need some olives in there. Three beans? Oh, yes. My Nana used to like that, and she would make it. I've been trying to eat a lot of low calorie, high volume foods lately to help me lose some weight. My favorite is watermelon, and we had a giant watermelon last week, and I need to get another one. Payday is tomorrow. I'm not gonna go all the way around with that path because this is gonna move. Kitty Loaf, what is the problem? I am gonna make it come out this way a little bit. She is really upset with me this morning. What is the problem, little loaf? My goodness, young lady. She's like, ma'am. Oh my gosh. She scares me every time she jumps up there like that. She doesn't have to do it that way. She chooses to do it that way. Just a theory. You were bit by a mosquito? I'm sorry, Savannah. No, actually. I may turn this into a little fishing area. You didn't have your first fishing rod yet? I'm hoping we'll have this island completely done by the end of the month. Even though I did get behind with a little bit of the decorating. I think my cat is telling on the maintenance men walking around out there because after they left my apartment, they went next door. And she'll go look out the window for a minute and then she'll come back over here and meow in my ear. She's so funny. All right, this is looking lovely. Kilo, what are you doing over there? Thank you guys so much for 18 likes. I really appreciate it so very much. Thank you for spending your day with me and hanging out while I try to figure out this pathway in certain parts of my life. Thank you very much for being my friend. Alrighty. I may want to make this little area have like a little splotch of grass too, and bring a tree in over this direction. I don't like when it has too much of a blobby area. It just doesn't look right to me. So I'm gonna just do this. Wait, hold on. One more. Trying to imagine how the little circle is gonna look in my head. Getting my phone? Awesome! We'll be doing a restart next week over on this channel. I love how the water goes incredibly high whenever it's a different time of day. Like, that is just too cute. On the hour. $20 like hype. Thank you so much for 20 likes, everybody. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, so let me just do that and get it out of my way for a second. Just trying to make the pathway look a little bit better, in my opinion, and curve it out to look nice. I don't like a whole lot of repetition with my pathway. And if we can do that and then put like a little tree in the middle here, it's just gonna look a lot cuter. And then we'll have to start going this way. I didn't know we would be doing so much pathing today, but it is what I'm behind on the most, it looks like. So it's kind of good that we're spending the day doing this, and then maybe we can spend a whole day on Thursday popping in random items that need a little extra attention after we decorate Sasha's ice cream shop. If y'all don't know, just putting it out there, this is Nyla's link, and y'all should absolutely go check out her amazing pot holders. They are so cute, and you are definitely gonna want a pair. I've got some very adorable Animal Crossing ones. I'm gonna set up a whole bunch of tables over here, and this is just gonna be Sasha's little area for an ice cream store. I haven't decided yet. Can I not put one there? Okay. I haven't decided yet if I want to leave his house back there and just build up the little cliff and then have tables and chairs across the way. Like have this be a little bit of a park across the way where you could come and eat your ice cream. That's what I'm leaning towards. And then we'll put out some park benches and of course some playground equipment and things like that. What is it, Kitty Loaf? Come here, sweetheart. I'm almost at a stage where I could just pop in that middle piece, and I could do that with one hand if she wants to come cuddle. Come here, Kitty Loaf. What are you doing? All right. This is looking great. That's the only one I think I'm going to have to change. tree-wise. I'm not going to corner off that stuff yet because I know we're going to build our cliff out a bit. So I'm just going to put down the blank sand tile. She just sounds so sad. She's back there meowing at me. Come here. It's okay. Why so sad, Kitty Loaf? Come here, Kitty Loaf. Come on. What is wrong? Come here. Come here, sweetie. Oh, you precious loaf. You're such a cutie pie. You want to sit here with me? Do you want to sit here with me? Okay, so that's looking a lot better. I think that's really cute. It looks a lot better. I'll most likely keep that here, maybe make a little fishing area or a seating area, and then over here we'll have some playground stuff. Yeah, that's looking nice. You like it too, Kitty Loaf? Great. Perfection. Alright, so we just need to do a little bit more pathing over here. Sorry, I have to give her some attention. She's being such a good little bean. Aren't you? Aren't you a good little bean? You're such a good kitty. Yes, you are. All the love for Kitty Loaf. Yes, you precious baby. I have to lean back in my chair so I don't let her scooch all the way out into the floor. I don't think this is gonna go the way I want it to here. Bye, Moses. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. All right, and then we'll come from the door area. This is how I get my pads lined up to start with. I like to make sure that it's going to look how I want it to look by the house and by the plan of exit, which would be that little log bridge we created over there. Come on. But I am far from professional at placing down my pathway, and so occasionally there's some hiccups. Oh, done with it? Are we done with cuddles? Okay. She just jumped right off my lap. My goodness, Kitty Low. You could have just said so. I would have helped. right, and then this just kind of gives us a good little pathway pattern here of where we can put our outside pieces. The one with the helmet? Yeah, I sometimes do. That's just not the way I learned how to do it though, and it's just a little quicker for me to go in and place the outside pieces and pop in all the little ones on the inside. Alright, and I'm thinking his little ice cream shop will come over this direction. So, I'm gonna do that. Aw, little Shino hanging out behind us. Oh. Welcome in, Triforce. How is your morning? I hope you're doing well. Well, it's afternoon by this time. Still hope you're doing well. If y'all don't know my friend Triforce, you really should. He is an awesome dude, and you will have a great time hanging out over there. He is a variety streamer that plays a whole bunch of games. What is it, Kitty Loaf? Every time I pick you up, you want me to put you back on the bed. I don't know what to do to help you, my little one. All right, we're really moving along with this pathing today. Kitty Loaf. Guys, I will be right back. I think she needs to go potty. Sorry about that, folks. I get a sneaking suspicion she may be trying to use the restroom in here. And I needed to take her to her litter box immediately. She's such a good little girl, though. She tells you by meowing or by just hanging out with you that she's got to go. You just got to listen. I do plan on planting a tree right there. But I do want a little bit of pathing around it, I think. If this doesn't work out, I'll come back in and we'll rearrange things. But this should look pretty good with what I have in my head for this area. Why did I do that? Alrighty, then we'll need to go get another tree. Do I have one? No. We got to pick up a few more trees, actually. I'm hoping to get all of this part done today, so we definitely can do a new island next week. Oh, wait. I forgot. I can have a pathway going behind here, too. Let's pop these in. Everybody I know is like, I'm so excited my kids are going back to school. And I'm like, a little bit sad that my little besties are going back. I'm like, I'm gonna miss you. Happy they're going back to get their education. Sad that they won't be here with me all day. Well, actually, I could make that work if I take it up one, I could still put that tree there, but actually I think I don't need it there. Here. Let's do this instead. Well, and of course, we're going to take this one down this direction, going sideways like we did the other one, until we can make a cute little pathway over here. Time and patience, folks. Time and patience. Sometimes trial and error too. If it doesn't fit there or doesn't look good to you, try a different section. It may look better. Actually. Almost done, everybody. I know. We've been working on this a while. Almost done. I don't even know if I can put a tree here, but I'm gonna try to leave like a little cutout in our path for the tree. Hopefully it'll fit, but I'm not absolutely certain. Oh yeah, that's looking great. Oh. And then we'll have it loop around and come here and go this direction, but I think I'm gonna wait until I get, whoops. Until I get that ramp built. And then we'll have it come over this way. At least we got to chat. That's very true, Savannah. I'm very grateful to have a lot of y'all to come and hang out with me and chat and make my day a little better. All right. That is gorgeous. That is looking incredible. Let me go get a couple of trees for that section. As y'all can see, the farther we go back, the more of the path we get in. You know, it's getting there. Slowly but surely, it's getting there. I was also thinking of a shorter tree in this area, so we can come back and stunt the growth of a couple of trees if we want to. All right. Oh, wrong thing. Oh no. You can't tell I'm getting sleepy, can you? Enjoy your lurk, Jojo. I hope it's a productive one. Thank you so much for 21 likes, everybody. Y'all are the best. All right. So... oh, I forgot I need the helmet for that. It's gonna put a tree in over here. That's okay. I've got so many other spaces we need a tree. We're trying to make it look as tropical as possible, get rid of all the regular trees, and put in as many of these as we can. Sometimes I don't plan accordingly, though. Sometimes I'm a little bit off on my estimation of where a tree should go. All right, so I just need pathway in the spa. And that should be everything. Oh, it's 12:30 already. Time does fly. Here, let me see. I've got the storage shed in my pocket. I think I may just go ahead and see what I have for an ice cream stand right now. I think I can put together something really quick and cute right now. I may not have all the tables and things I need. We'll see. All the way to the top, my friend. All right, so I think a covered counter. We have a couple of different ice cream stands, but I'm thinking the pink and the blue one now. I'm definitely gonna have to get some ice creams and things like that together because we don't have any just regular ice cream pops and things. I thought I had a cash register. Am I just not seeing it? Am I going right past it? Oh my heavens. There it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, I think I want the little blue ice cream display here. I want the little pink one up next to the house. Gonna pull them both. Well, yeah, actually. Pull them both forward a little bit. I don't remember if I need to put the covered counter from behind or from the front of it. Oh. Oh my. All right, and then, oh look, Sasha's ready to work. Then we can get some tables and chairs together. And we've got a nice little cafe across the way. Be add in some cakes and things like that. Sasha approves. I like it. Looks great. Rhonda? We may have to have a day before we restart to let everybody come over and look around and just have fun. Oh. There are reactions for everything. When you're sleepy, you can use, wait for it, sleepy. Aww. Yawn. It's totally great. Somebody sees you do that and they'll know you've been up all night, probs dancing in your bed. Okay, my friends, I am going to make a list of everything I need to finish up this island, and Thursday I think we're going to give it our best efforts. I'm probably not going to have a video out for tomorrow because I just didn't get it done. Oh, the hubby sent me a message saying water is getting shut off in 30 minutes. Oh, lordy. Laundry won't be done today. Oh, well. I'll probably gather everything up so that we can finish this up together on Thursday. I do hope that I will get to see each and every one of you there. And I'm looking for a friend that we can redirect on over to. If y'all wouldn't mind coming with me to say hello to our friend Jojo, who was just here. And we can hop on over and say hello and leave her a like. Thank you for stream. No worries, Danny. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I really hope you start to feel better. This is the link for Jojo. And if y'all wouldn't mind just putting Ragdoll Raid in chat, that would be great. Copy that little command. You can't stop reading. That's a wonderful hobby to have, Caroline. I hope that it's a wonderful book. Have a lovely rest of your day, my friends, and we will be back on Thursday with more tropical paradise. Lots of love and hugs to all of you.